Hello everybody, welcome to the second day of the Turkey Tournament for the girls basketball teams. I'm Silkaitis, alongside me is Ryan Madrick. Today we got Waubonsie Valley versus DGS High School. Ryan, what do you think about this matchup today?
Thank you, Zach. Well, yesterday I was watching the Waubonsie game yesterday, and I saw they were a really good team. I don't know much about Downers Grove South, but I'm expecting great things for this game. I have high hopes especially for Waubonsie today.
Garcia Evan kicks it out to Lapora-Cosa for her first three of the game. DGS inbounding now. Stable. And they get the ball back. DGS trying to make their way up the court now. Stapleton out to the wing. Swinging it over to the corner. Eddie gets that one to connect.
Number 5, Molly.
Lapora-Cosa taking the ball up the court. Pull up. DGS is going to retain possession. Taking it down the court. Trying to find something in the lane. Driving in. Cobb can't find any. Off the back of the glass. Great shot from Capilla.
Great offense by Downers Grove South, DGS for short.
Garcia Evans off the back of the glass. Get the board. Taking it back now. Is good. Harris shooting her second. That one's off the front of the rim. Third one's up, and gets that one to connect. Lapora-Cosa inbounding. Garcia Evans will be taking this one up the court. This team is a threat from three, so they're going to try and shoot as many three-pointers as possible. Evans dishes it out. The shot is up, and it rims out. Not able to connect from Cobb. Almost stripped away. They retain possession. Deep three, and gets it to connect. Another three-pointer for Thomas. On the floor by Waubonsie Valley. Only allowing 3 points so far. But with that, we're going to take a short break. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to this matchup. It is currently 9-3. Waubonsie Valley is leading. We got ourselves a great matchup here.
Something interesting about Waubonsie Valley, especially with, is she scored her 2,000th point yesterday. Sorry if I butchered that name. She scored her 2,000th point yesterday. Let's see if we can get it up to 3,000 by the end.
Lapora-Cosa trying to drive, looking her way, tries to step back, can't get it to go, out to the corner. Garcia Evans shoots that one. She can't get it to connect. Get the board, Lapora-Cosa. And Pareda is going to get the travel called on her. Great inbounding now. Gray looking for somebody. Takes it back court. Ganshu. Gray still looking. They're trying to break this tough press that we saw yesterday from Waubonsie. Through. Griffin top of the key. Dishing it to the corner. Another three. Thomas can't get that one to connect. And they turn it over, and Lapora-Cosa gets the ball, and it's going to be a foul.
Something I'm noticing that's different from yesterday is these games are more close together.
No, definitely, Ryan. Lots of these games have been great matchups. York game was very close when I left it earlier today, and the matchup in here before that, which was which matchup, Ryan?
Sorry?
in here before this.
Yeah.
And Mapurakosa gets that one to connect. Tough take from her for the 2. Thomas taking up the court. She dishes out to the corner. Griffin trying to look for something. She's still driving. Goes up. Someone to go off the back of the glass. Kind of just heaved that one up.
I'm starting to notice DGN's team is more working together. The other team isn't really talking to each other. I don't really see a lot of communication that goes on with Waubonsie, so it's interesting to see how this is paying.
Another 3, can't get it to connect. Pareda dishes it back in for the save. Garcia Evans now at the top of the key. Driving's Cobb. Cobb dishes it back out, and that pass is a little too far for Pareda. Leading by 6. Game is a little more evenly matched than yesterday. Oswego East started out very hot, but they couldn't stay consistent. Huge deficit. And the ball's turned over. Mapurakosa over to the lane. Pareda goes up with it, and she is stuffed. Absolutely rejected by Cruz.
Great defense by DGN. DGS, I mean, sorry.
Garcia Evans looking to inbound. Mapurakosa's the one to get it. Drive crossover off her own foot. Garcia Evans ends up back with it at the top of the key. She's going to happen with her offense. It's not going. Pareda dishes it in. And it's going to be a fight for the ball. And it's going to be DGS ball. Great inbounding once again. Ganshu back over. And that pass is out of bounds. Thomas not able to reach it.
Up on their defense, they're getting a little better, knowing what DGS is up to, getting a feel for what kind of game they're playing right now.
Mapurakosa taking the ball up the court now. Looking at the offense going. A screen's going to be set by Garcia Evans. Pull up from a... Can't get it off the back of the rim. A trip. Waubonsie Valley gets it back. Garcia Evans. Back out Parade. So she's open for the corner 3. She can't get it to connect. Rebounded by Thomas. Thomas. Give it over to Griffin. Griffin stops the off. Trying to drive. Griffin spin move up with it and can't get that one to go. Mapurakosa back with the ball for Waubonsie. Decides to give it to Evans. Evans takes the 3. Another one not being able to connect. They get their own board though. Mapurakosa back with it. Drive, tough take. She's blocked by Ganshu. Get the rebound. Another one grabbed by Ganshu. Ganshu doing a great rebound for their team. Got 3 rebounds on that possession alone. Griffin with the ball. Inside, Ganshu can't get it to her. Some subs being made now. Exiting the game is going to be Griffin. Entering back is going to be Gray for DGS. For Waubonsie Valley, entering the game is going to be Morris. Leaving is going to be Hurd. Evans taking the ball up. 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Dishing to Mapurakosa. Mapurakosa trying to get it to go, and she's going to get the foul drawn. Shot does not land.
GGS seems to have their defense all in one corner, which I think is a good call.
Often starting out slower than yesterday for Waubonsie Valley. They were hitting all their 3-point shots. They're taking the same amount, but just not getting them to go in. It's going to be off from Mapurakosa. She had 30 points yesterday in the first round of the Turkey Tourney against Oswego East. The second one to go either. Rebound by Ganshu. Ganshu trying to dribble up the court. Nobody to help her. The way. And it's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be DGS ball.
Pile up for the basketball.
Inbound in the side, it's going to be Gray. Running what looks to be a stack formation. That's exactly what it's going to be. They're going to get it over to the back of the court. Bula is going to be taken up, and she throws it away just a little bit out of reach from Thomas.
I'm noticing that DGN needs to be a little closer together when they're passing the ball. Far distances doesn't seem to work out in their favor.
Definitely, Ryan. I've been seeing that too. They got to become closer. You saw in that one play, Ganchu trying to take the ball up the court. Nobody near her. Can't get anybody to help her out, and they turn the ball over. Now, Porocosa now. Breda from three. Dish it out to the corner. Back to the top. Great ball movement from Waubonsie. But Porocosa can't get that one to go in either. Tough take, and that's going to be a foul called on Pareda.
Down to South foul number 1, Abby Gray, her second, team's third. At the line to shoot 2-0, Maya Pareda.
Pareda's first shot is up and off the front of the rim. Griffin coming back in the game for Gray. Pareda lining up her second shot. Is up, and that one is good. Take a 12-5 lead in the late stages of this first quarter. Trying to break the press, taking their time, and it's going to slip through the hands of.
Again, touching back to the point I said earlier, far distances, closer up when they need pass. They have good distance when ending basket, but when it comes to passing, I feel like that's their biggest flaw.
Evans dishing out to the corner. Up with it. Doesn't get the foul, but she gets a tough bucket for the team. Trying to break the press once again. Long pass. Lines up for the three. That three is good for Griffin.
Excellent shot by DGS.
First three of the night. Now Porocosa. Fake three off to the corner. Wide opens Pareda. Pareda gets that one to connect. Another 3-point game. Down 3 now is Waubonsie Valley.
Great shot again by DGS.
Thomas, another long pass. Press Bola. Gets back to Ganchu.
Ariana Garcia Evans, her second, team second. Down to South basketball.
Inbounding now is going to be Thompson. Subs being made. Garcia Evans exiting the game for Waubonsie. Entering will be Cobb. Griffin inbounding. Trying to find Thomas. Gets it to her. 10 seconds remain. Clock ticking down. One last shot available for this team. Trying to is open, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Great defense by Waubonsie Valley.
Just 2.9 seconds remaining. Going to have to heave this up if they want a chance at scoring. Offense is spread out, and Porocosa is likely to get this ball. Can't get it to her. Ganchu takes the half-court heave off the back of the glass. Can't get it to go. Leading 14-11 against Waubonsie Valley, who had one of the best games in this tournament's history. And with that, we will take a short break for this end of the Welcome back to this matchup of DGS versus Waubonsie Valley. DGS currently leading 14-11 at the start of this second quarter.
Beginning the second quarter will be Downers South basketball in the alternate possession.
This game has been very close. Only leading by 3 is DGS. Waubonsie's been pretty efficient on offense, especially yesterday against Oswego East. Let's see if they can change something in their offense for the second quarter. Bola by Cobb. Great block by her.
Amazing defense by Waubonsie.
Aporicosa trying to drive. Can't find an opening. Back off. Cobb back with the ball. She's looking to drive over to the corner. Couldn't get the shot off. Pareda back to Aporicosa. She gets that to connect. Nice fadeaway. Thomas off the Ganshu. Ganshu trying to find somebody. They didn't call for the over and back, but Ganshu back over to Thomas. Thomas to the corner to the Griffin. Batted away. Bola's going to get the shot up, though, and Bola connects.
I think DGS is realizing their mistake of closing the gap between passes, as we've seen right there. That's what made them earn the ball.
Aporicosa back with it. Dishes it out. Pareda for 3. Pareda almost answers back. That one dribbling around. Aporicosa gets the and one. Tough take by Aporicosa. Couldn't answer back with the 3, but has a chance with the free throw here.
All of which is what they need if they want to turn this game around.
Connect. Waubonsie Valley currently trailing by 1. DGS having a tough time breaking this press.
Pull off their magic from last night. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Zach. I can see them turning this around and win this game. But if they keep playing how they're playing now, I think DGS might.
Definitely agree with that, Ryan, as Aporicosa is taking it out, trying to find something. Dishes it back out. Pareda thinks about it, decides to drive. Back. Cobb looking to drive over to the corner. They get the 3 up. The 3 does not connect. Hustling for the ball. Nowhere to go, and she gets the foul drawn. Morris just couldn't get that 3 to connect. These teams having trouble with the 3 ball outside of Bula, who's connected on 2 so far. She has 12 points for her team currently. Taking their time, Ganshu. Over to Thomas. Thomas, tough take. Gets the bucket, did not fall, but she's going to get herself to the line.
Lining up for a free throw here.
First shot is up. No good for DGS. Shot is up. That one's off the back iron.
Works out in Waubonsie's favor.
Aporicosa looking for an open 3. Cobb. Nowhere to go. She decides to drive too hard off the glass. Taking it up now is Griffin. Griffin looking to drive. Griffin up with it. No good. Aporicosa with the board. Aporicosa taking it all the way. She goes up with it. Can't get it to go. Garcia Evans out to Cobb. Cobb to the corner. The 3 ball is good for Aporicosa.
As I was saying earlier, Waubonsie's now in the lead. I think they're realizing mistakes and learning from them, and I think that's what caused the turnaround.
Griffin off the net. Cobb taking it up now. Evans dish it to the corner. Aporicosa takes that 3. Another one from Aporicosa. She took that one on the fly.
Seems the magic from last night that Wacosa Valley had with all the teammates. It's slowly coming back in this game, and it's working out in their favor. As you can see, they just scored 3-pointers back-to-back.
Definitely right. Mapora-Cosa already up to 18 points on the night in the second quarter of action. We'll be right back with York Sports Network. Welcome back. DGS is going to be inbounding the ball here with 5, trailing by 3 now after having the lead for most of the game.
It'll be interesting to see how this game ends and see if DGS can turn this game around.
Back of the glass, can't get the use of the backboard out. She does get the rebound. And they're going to get called for the over and back. A little bit of a sure about that. The ball was batted out of her hands, but they elect to call it. So Waubonsie Valley would be inbounding it now. Cobb electing to be the inboundee. Cobb looking for someone. Gives it out to Evans. The drive, Mapora-Cosa tries to get the 3. Instantly hounded by the defense. Cobb now. Cobb can't get the 3 up. Mapora-Cosa snacks. Looking to drive, Mapora-Cosa, step back. She takes another 3. She gets another one to connect on the step back.
Hitting threes all round tonight.
Mapora-Cosa had 30 last night and already has 21 in the first half. Unreal. Saves it. Oh, she takes a hard fall.
Ooh. Seems to be okay, though.
Tough fall. Evans, like you said, she does see great hustle. Wasn't able to save it in time. It is going to be DGS ball. Thomas inbounding the ball. Hands it off to Ganshu. Ganshu taking it up. Back over to Thomas. Thomas looking to run the off. Not a lot of movement here. People standing around. Thomas wondering why nobody is moving. And the ball is batted away, and it's going to stay with. Again. Not Thomas. Inbounded to Thomas by Griffin. Thomas just gets over the court, throws the ball. Possession is going to be switched over. Pareda gets that ball. Pareda looking to drive. She dishes out to the corner. Mapora-Cosa again. Looking to find somewhere to go. Nowhere to dribble. The ball. Griffin trying to drive. Almost batted away. Hands it over to the corner. Ganshu barely holds on to it. Looking to drive. Nowhere to go. Nice pass. That one does not fall for Thomas.
Staying so distant from each other is what cost them that potential bucket.
Definitely could see that as Mapora-Cosa tosses in the Hurd. Hurd goes up with it off the side of the glass. Mapora-Cosa another 3. That Hurd hauls the ball back in. And that's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Waubonsie. For GGS, Gray is going to come into the game. Bola is going to exit.
more of a fight than they did last night, I will say that.
Definitely is Waubonsie inbounds. Trying to run a play, out Green. Pareda over to Porcosa, and Porcosa looking to drive out to the corner. Pareda with the corner three. She gets another three to connect, and Pareda is up to 4 on the night. Ganshu trying to break this. As Griffin into the paint, a little too high in the pass. They retain possession. Ganshu back over to Griffin. Running. Looking for something. Ganshu gets the ball, and it's going to be stolen by Cobb, and that's going to hit off the foot of Ganshu. Porcosa now leading by 11. Waubonsie Valley, which was trailing for most of the game, now with a commanding lead. Pareda looking to drive. Back out. Porcosa open again. Another Porcosa. She's up to 24 on the night.
Something I'm noticing is they're not really blocking Lukoska, and I think that's what's costing them so many. They're in the lead because they're not blocking Lukoska.
Totally agree, Ryan. Not enough defense on Porcosa. Obviously the best three-point shooter on the. And another part of why DGS has been trailing for so long now is the turnovers. Another one. Waubonsie Valley's press has just been absolutely stellar, being able to cause so many of those turnovers.
If they don't fix these mistakes, it's going to end up costing them the game.
Another three from Porcosa. Oh my dear, 27 on.
I cannot. That is repeating of last Wallaby game.
And it's stolen by Cobb. But a timeout was called by DGS before the steal. No wonder Porcosa has 2,000 career points. She's already up to 27 on tonight. And with that, we're going to take a short break for this timeout. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. Minute 21 remaining here in this matchup. 34-17 Waubonsie Valley now. Commanding lead. And it's going to be inbound to the Toms to start. Another press that they're going to have to break here. They get the ball to their side of the court. Looking to drive. Good pass. And Thomas gets that bucket to go. An assist from Ganshu. Porcosa to Evans. And that's one not going to connect. Thomas looking to break the press once again. And they do. To the corner. Bola for three. Bola can't get that one to go. And it's going to be a rebound by Morris. Evans back at the top of the key. Pressing her. Trying to stop them from taking the last shot. 30 seconds remaining. Evans looking. Porcosa tried to get the pass. Reflects back off to Morris. Morris.
Here's DGS realizing their mistakes and start blocking Lukoska.
Definitely, you can see they're playing far more up with 13. Third is going to set the screen. Porcosa going to drive. Dishes it out to the corner. Evans takes the three. Evans, that one's an air ball. But Hurd gets. And that's going to end the half. 36-19 for Waubonsie Valley. A little more lopsided for DGS, which is surprising, but now they've definitely found their groove. What do you think DGS needs to do to come back in this game?
I think they need to improve their defense together. I think that's their biggest flaw is their communication. Because I believe if they communicated more, defense was a little better, I believe it'd be a little more closer.
Couldn't agree more, Ryan. And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break for halftime. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back for the second half action. DGS is going to be leading us off. Griffin is getting double teamed already, trying to break the press. Waubonsie coming out hot as that ball is turned over. Another turnover for this DGS team.
Starting to think turnovers is a bigger opponent than Wallabu is.
Have been an instrumental part of why their team is lost possession of this game, as early on they were leading by 12. There, that one doesn't go. Thomas taking the ball up the court again. Thomas looking for a three. She shoots it to the glass. Rebounded again, offensive board. Thomas looking back out, trying to find somebody open. Over to Hayes. Hayes trying to get the Gonchu. Gonchu. And Garcia Evans is going to bring the ball up the court for Waubonsie. Over to the corner, Cobb. A little off. Mapuracosa now. Mapuracosa up to 27 points tonight already. Plenty of time remaining. Pareda over to Cobb. No call there. DGS coach wanted something. Hurd. Tough take by Hurd. And she's going to get the foul drawn.
See defense a little bit. I saw by that trying to steal the ball there. See, didn't really see that much last quarter, but I'm seeing it now. Hopefully they get more of that energy as the game progresses.
As Waubonsie Valley still has all the momentum. Currently with a humongous lead, 36-19. First shot for Hurd is off the front of the iron. And Evans gets the offensive board. Cobb wide open in the corner. Can't get that one to go as Griffin gets the ball. She's taking it coast to coast. The pass, but not able to be Jella. Excuse me, Mahalik. First shot is up. No good. Both teams struggling with free throws here tonight. Second shot up. That one is good. Now an 18, excuse me. Gonchu trying to help break the bounce pass from her, finding somebody open. That three is no good off the front of the iron. Offensive rebound, another three, Thomas. And it's going to be Waubonsie's ball. And Evans is going to be taking the ball up the court. Remaining in this game. Evans dished it out to the corner. Cobb looking for a look. She decides to drive. She goes right past the defender and gets the foul drawn. Cobb lining up for her first three. First shot is up. And that one is good. Subs being made here. Entering for DGS is going to be Bola. B. Thomas. Cobb's second shot is up. Cobb, as they take a 20-point lead. Biggest lead of the game by any team.
Seems like they did improve their free throw.
Definitely.
Free throwing, excuse me. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Yeah, definitely improve their free throws. And that's going to be a travel on Mahalik. Evans inbounding now. Mapuracosa taking the ball up the court. Trying to start the offense up. Pareda back to Mapuracosa. She's looking to drive. Takes the midi, and it's good. Another tough take from Mapuracosa. Bula Somebody open, barely saves it. Ganshu trying to get past the defender. Tough take. She goes all the way, knocks the girl over, and she's going to get the tough take from her. She took a hard fall.
Waubonsie Valley foul at number 30, Taylor Bird. At the line of shoot 2 for Downers South, number 20, Megan Ganschow.
4:46 remaining. Lead here for Waubonsie Valley. Ganshu's first shot is good off the front of the iron. Ganshu lining up her second. And she gets a no good, rims out. Evans taking the ball.
Waubonsie now leads 21 points ahead.
And the ball is stripped as Mahalik. Great job by her off the Bula. Bula looking for the corner, decides to give it back to Griffin. Griffin looking to drive, loses her dribble. Looking for the pass, great cut by Mahalik. Mahalik out the Bula. Bula can't get it to go. Evans back with the ball. Tough take to the left. She heads it out to Cobb. Cobb rims out. Waubonsie loses control, and Bula ends up with the ball. Bula swatted away. It's going to remain possession for GGS. Griffin taking the ball up the court, looking to get past Mapora Kosa. Tough defense by her. Trying to find somebody. Ganshu ends up. Another dish out. Shot is up for Griffin off the top of the backboard. Griffin gets her own board. Bola for the three. Go. Hurd gets the board. Mapora Kosa dots the pass.
I think Waubonsie's focusing on defense right now since they have the lead, which I think is working out in their favor right now. They're keeping DGS R, which is working out in their favor.
Scott misses the shot. Garcia Evans gets the ball back, and the foul will be called on Ganshu. Some subs being made for Waubonsie Valley. Entering the game is going to be Douglas alongside Rivers, Cobb, and Hurd. Subs for GGS as well. Entering the game is going to be Silverette. Exiting is going to be Ganshu. Poracosa inbounding the ball now. Calling the stack play. Poracosa looking to drive. Move up. Tough take. Can't get it to go. Mahalik's going to end up with the ball. Taking it up the court. Out to the corner. Drive. Dishes it back out to Rivera. Corner for Bula, another corner three for Bula. Bula, another miss. Her, a lot of misses today.
Something that isn't working out in their favor.
Evans goes for the floater, can't get it. Deep pass to Poracosa, intercepts it. Looking to drive once again. She goes up with a tough take, fade away. The iron. Fighting for the ball now. Hit her head on the ground. Hopefully Gray is okay. Sub being made now. Bula exiting the game. Ganshu coming back in. As well coming back in the game as Thomas. Exiting is Mahalik. Gray inbounding to Griffin. Griffin looking to break the press once again. Gray. They break it pretty quickly. Over to Ganshu. Ganshu looking for the paint. Can't find anybody there. Griffin ends up back with it. Takes her, and it's going to be thrown away.
Out of bounds, Waubonsie Valley basketball.
Poracosa taking the ball up the court. 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Poracosa, another tough take. She gets that one to go for her 31st point of the night.
Koska's one of those players where I feel like she can work with what's given. As you can see, she had a lot of defensive play two-pointer.
Definitely, she has some of the toughest takes that I've ever seen, especially in girls basketball. These types of shots you just never see, and she's making them. She's going to make a great impact at Iowa State. Illinois State University, not Iowa State.
Who's not to say WNBA might not take her?
Definitely, she's one of those players that scouts are looking at, seen a couple at the games for this tournament during the York game yesterday as well as the Waubonsie game. She's finally going to get a rest, as same with Pareda entering the game now for Waubonsie. Going to be 21 Garrett, as well as number 5 Jella.
He'll be with this.
Yes, got some of the reserve players in now. Jella takes up. Jella can't get that one to go. Up 23. Nowhere to go. Griffin, open look. Griffin off the back of the iron. Up with his Ganshu. Ganshu gets it to go off the back of the glass. Almost stolen by Griffin. No warning for Evans. Evans holds on to it. She's taking it all the way. Nice pass, but stripped away by Ganshu. Looking for something. Griffin trying to run this offense. And it's going to be foul on Waubonsie Valley. Rivers.
Waubonsie Valley foul number 20, Hero Rivers. Her first, team second, Downer South basketball rounds.
52.1 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ganshu looking to run some. Calling for a screen. Gets it. Ganshu cuts. Can't get the pass off. Takes the contact. Ganshu can't get the board. And Jella's going to take it all the way, and Jella's going to get fouled by Thomas.
Downer South foul number 3, Jakayla Thomas, her fourth. Team's fifth, at the line of shoot, number 5, Nikki Jella.
Jella looking for her first points of the night off the bench. First shot is up, and it rolls out. Subs being made now. Mahalik's coming back in for Thomas. Second shot up is no good, and it's going the mark, so it will be Waubonsie Valley's ball. Or DGS's ball, excuse me. DGS inbounding. Griffin once again looking for a play to happen here. Nobody helping out. Griffin looking for Mahalik. Mahalik's not open. Drives. Mahalik does not get the ball. And it's going to be stolen. Going everywhere. Jella ends up with it. Jella with the layup. And it's good for Jella. Her first basket of the night.
Amazing defense and offense by Waubonsie.
1 second left. Jumpers up. No good for DGS. As Waubonsie has a commanding lead, 45 to 20, fourth quarter of action. But we're going to take a quick break. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to this fourth quarter of action. Waubonsie Valley leading this game. DGS coming out with a bold strategy here, Ryan. Let's see if it pays off, as it looks like they're going to be entering a different type of defense now.
It'll be interesting to see if they can turn over this game. But the likelihood of it's happening is going to be very slim. But I have been wrong before, Zach.
Let's see if you are correct, Ryan. Rashu over to Griffin. Griffin throws the ball away. Cobb is going to get it. Decides to stop. Takes the little back. Another bucket for Cobb. She's up to 4 in the night.
Their DG South, excuse me, has great defense, but there are cracks, and it's stuff like that that can get through the cracks, and I think that's what I know it's going to cost them the game, unfortunately.
Now trying to drive, almost turned over, and it's going to be a foul against. Stapleton drew that foul. Running inbounding play now, trying to find some ball. Over to Stapleton. Stapleton looking for something. Mahalik into the paint, and it's turned over again. Cobb got it once again. Cobb gets it to connect. Cobb having a great quarter so far, scoring 4 points in under a minute. Over to the corner. And Mahalik is fouled by number 12. Excuse me, Porokosa calls the foul. Her first foul of the night. Gray inbounding. Looking for somebody. Gonchu goes up with it. Fade away. Gets it off the back of the glass. Porokosa helping this team with 31 points tonight. Tough take and one by Gonchu.
I think if DGS picks up the pace, keeps doing what they're doing, I think they can turn this game around, really.
Subs being made. Thomas exiting is going to be Stapleton. Gonchal. It goes up and it goes in. Porokosa with the ball back again with another 3. She's been pulling up from everywhere tonight. Looking for a shot out to Cobb. Cobb, Alexa drive. Can't find anyone open in the corner. Porokosa back 2. That one doesn't go from a Porokosa. That's going to be a foul against DGS, holding down the arm of. Garcia Evans inbounding here. Timeout is going to be called by DGS. With that, we're going to take a short Sports Network. Welcome back to the last 5 minutes of this game. Leading by 22 is Waubonsie Valley. Inbounding is going to be Garcia. Inbound Jella behind the back leg. Can't. Thomas with the ball now. Trying to pass it. Almost stripped away. Looking for something here. Thomas. Ganchu looking for the corner. Nothing there. Ganchu open, and she's going to get fouled by Garcia Evans.
Waubonsie Valley foul number 1, Ariana Garcia Evans, her third, team's fourth. At the line to shoot 2, number 12.
First shot, no good for the Mustangs. Most likely going to championship game as that second one rims out as a perfect record would almost guarantee a spot. Still have a game on Thursday.
I think if Waubonsie keeps what they're doing and keep playing how little they are, I think they can take it to the championship and win the tournament, if you ask me, Zach.
Definitely, Ryan. Couldn't agree more, but that's going to be a travel on Thomas. Another turnover for the Mustangs. So many turnovers against the press, especially 2 over the back calls. Over and back for the court. And another travel called there for the Mustangs. Hard to build momentum on a team when you keep getting called. As that one is stripped away, Ganchu is going to regain possession. Looking to drive, trying to find somebody open. Nice pass, but it's going to... And Ganchu tries to fight for it and gets the jump ball. Three is up, no good. Ganchu gets the board. Ganchu back to Thomas. Thomas looking for the floater. It's stuffed by Jella. Gets fouled by Brazella. What an absolutely amazing block by Jella.
I think one of the better blocks we've seen all game, if not the best.
And now it's going to be Garrett. Garrett hands it over to Evans. Still with a 22-point lead. Just under 4 minutes remaining. To go up with it, out to the corner. That three is no good. Rebound by Jella. Jella up with it, no good again, and Ganchu comes down with the board. Coming up to the left side of the court is going to be Thomas. Thomas throws it away. Jella falls over on her own teammate. Going down, Evans, breakaway, and that's another bucket for Waubonsie as Garrett gets the layup to go. Mustangs still trying to make a comeback. Very unlikely in the game. Looking for the corner three. Bula throws the ball away again. Another turnover. Ganchu steals it back. Looking for somebody. Any three. Bula can't get it to go. Another rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball again.
Point I'd like to bring up, Zach, is these past 3 games. I realized 4 now, but in the past 3 games, the team who won was the team who scored first and was in the lead first. This game is different, though. At first, it was DGS in the lead first, and then Waubonsie turned around. I think it goes to show that Waubonsie can really come back from their ability to learn quickly is what caused the turnover, in my opinion.
Couldn't agree more, Ryan. Their defense was slacking at the beginning of the game, and they were having trouble scoring on the offensive side. They were a little bit cold from 3. But once they figured out the defense, everything fell into place, including their shooting, which is what helped the point lead in this game. DGS with the ball now. Still trying to get something going. Griffin out to the corner. Corner 3 is up. That one's an air. And Pareda's going to end up with the ball, taking it down the court. Pareda looking for something in the lane. Tries to turn out for 3. Three-pointer is good for Garrett. Another player with points on the board. Hellick. Ganchu looking over Bula. Bula out to the corner. Fake shot thrown away. It's going to go back in the hands of Hurd. Pareda taking the ball up the court, up the middle. Looking to still try and score on this drive. Waubonsie out to the corner. Pareda three. Pareda, another shot. They're up to 60 on the night. 30-point lead. TGS trying to get something to happen again. Fade away and the and one for Ganshu is going to be up to 12.
Waubonsie's putting up numbers we haven't seen, at least in the games I've seen. I don't know about you, Zach. These points are nothing I've ever seen before. Waubonsie might take it to the tournament and win it all, in my opinion, if they keep what they're doing.
Definitely, Ryan. This team won the tournament last year against York in the finals. They still had Mapara Kosa. She's an elite three-point shooter. Some of the same players returning. They're an elite team all in all.
Possible to be back-to-back championship tournament winners.
Electing to dribble the ball out, showing some sportsmanship maybe. Still passing the ball around. Looking to hold the ball for the remaining 25 seconds. Trying not to turn it over and allow another bucket though. Decides to shoot the three. And TGS is going to end up back with it. Let's see if they try and score once again. Driving. Shot is up. Mapara Kosa. Ganshu gets the board. Ganshu gets the board again. 3 seconds remaining. They get a shot off. Shot is no good. And the final score is going to be 60-32 for Waubonsie Valley. Back-to-back nights scoring tremendous 80 points against Oswego East. Now scoring 60. They're averaging a crazy amount. Ryan, any thoughts on this game?
I feel like DGS's ability, not fixing, well, they did fix their mistakes, but at this point in the game, I felt like they're too far gone. Waubonsie has already figured out what their move is, how they're going to play, and I think that's what cost them the game. Waubonsie's ability to learn quickly and adapt to the situation they're in, I think that's what gave them the win tonight, Zach.
Couldn't agree more, Ryan. And with that, I have been Zach Silkaitis. Alongside me has been Ryan Madrick. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here. Ben Brisk, John Finucane, Jack Schultz. Thank you, everyone, for watching.